everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with something a little bit special because Braun reached out to me to work with them on this video to unbox and talk a little bit more about the new Silk Epil 9 epilator. And if you've been following my blog for quite some time, you know that I use this little guy. I've been using it for 4 years, I want to say. This is the old Silk Epil 9. I've been using it non-stop for the last 4 years and it has changed my life. So I'm super curious to try this new one because it has a sensor smart, which means that it will let you know if you apply too much pressure to your skin. So I thought today, just because summer is around the corner, I'm actually going on holiday really soon, it would be kind of nice to talk about epilating, my tips and tricks to get really smooth skin, to get beautiful legs, and to talk a little bit more about epilating. So let's open up this box. It looks very interesting because it says that it has 7 extras in it. So this is how it looks like. Everything is always super compact and really nicely packaged. So everything, we have all the accessories in this package. We have the charger. We have this little guy, which I'm really curious about. And then on the bottom, we have the beast itself. So here we go. Here is the new epilator. It is so beautiful. It's kind of this rose, not only rose gold with white. It's so on point design wise. I'm gonna open up all the accessories and show you. So let's talk about epilating. An epilator is basically kind of a lot of tweezers in one tool. It will pluck every single one of your hairs, which means that sometimes you can be hair free for up to 4 weeks, and it's even more efficient than waxing because it gets really all the short hairs that wax normally doesn't. I prefer epilating over anything else just because it's convenient. I can do it in my home. I only do it about every once in 3 weeks, so it's super efficient. It's quick as well, like it takes me probably 10 minutes to do my legs, both of my legs. And the thing is that the first time it's a little bit surprising. It's not painful, but it's a little bit disturbing. But it's just like plucking your eyebrows. Your skin gets used to it. So now I do it, I don't feel a thing. My skin doesn't feel irritated at all. I don't need to use any kind of product or like cream or gels or anything. And the great thing is that with the Silk Epils, you can use them either wet or dry. So my tip is that if you're epilating for the first time, I would recommend using it in the shower or in the bath, just after a couple of minutes, because if you use warm water, your skin will get supple and it will be really smooth and really easy to epilate. So basically the idea is that you can switch between different heads, and you can also take everything out if you want to use another tool. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. So this is the high frequency massage head. And that's my favorite because it's really soft on the skin, but it gets the job done. And it feels really relaxing as well because you have all those small like beads that massages your skin as you're epilating. So that's my favorite. But the other one that I really like, if I want to be just quick and efficient, is this one. This one is basically really wide, so you will get all of the hairs. This is great if you're used to epilating. This is the one that I personally use most of the time. You also get 2-speed setting and a little lamp. This is so useful to get rid of every single hair. Sometimes, you know, lighting in bathrooms are not the best, so this will make sure that you get every single one of your hairs. And the 2-speed settings, it really depends on whether you're starting or you're just used to. I usually start with the first setting, and if I want to get really quick and really efficient, I will use the second one. But this is my personal favorite head. You can also use this one, which is so interesting because you can actually use it on your face. So I usually get my eyebrows waxed, but in between waxes, like I am today, I tend to have a little bit of hairs just in between my eyebrows. I can just use that to epilate. Just because this is so thin, you won't end up like plugging all of your eyebrows up. This is so efficient, and I think it's a little bit more easier than tweezing because sometimes, especially if you have blonde hair, you pluck your eyebrows and then you end up like tweezing a hair that is way longer than you anticipated before. So these are all the epilator heads, but what you can do is that you have a button at the back and you can switch to this bad boy, which is basically a shaver head and a trimmer as well. So this is the shaver. You can use that if you just want to quickly shave your legs or your armpits, and you can use this little accessory, which is a trimmer, if you want to trim your bikini area, for example. So this is really nice and really different. It also comes with a little brush just to keep everything nice and clean. It comes with a charger, and you can leave it on to charge for 24 hours, and you can have up to 50 minutes of cord-free epilating, which is always so nice. And then this one comes with this little bikini trimmer, which has a battery in it, which is actually included within your package, so that's really nice. I'm really curious to try it out because it's gonna be so interesting. It's especially good during summer because we spend all our time in short dresses, in bikinis, so that's gonna be helpful, I think. So let's move on with the tutorial. As you can see, I always do that in my bathroom. I actually sit on my bath as I find it is the best way to get light and to be comfortable. I usually use my epilator on dry skin, but if you're starting out or if you prefer, you can totally use it on wet skin. It's totally up to you. But the one thing that never changes is that I start at my feet and move up to my knees, and I use the epilator at kind of a 90 degrees angle. You'll see it's very easy to have the correct grip and to have the right movement. It is so quick and so easy. Finally, one of my favorite options about this new silk epilator is that whenever you use too much pressure, you can see that the little lamp turns red. So it lets you know that you're applying too much pressure and that you should use a light hand. So that's it for today's video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you have any question about this epilator in particular or just epilating in general, make sure to leave that in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. In the meantime, be well, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!